Alright, in this video we'll go from this to this. Alright, so I'm going to change the oil on my Ford Fusion Sport, which has the 3.5 V6. However, this should be a very similar process for, well, most cars and definitely most Fusions, even with other engines, even though some of these components might be slightly different where they're located. So, first thing I need to do is take off these two bolts. Take off these two bolts right here. There's one here, and the reason why I know it says these are two because it says filter. So what do you think it is? A 10 millimeter? Gotta be right. Yeah. And by the way, I've been hearing a rattle underneath my car. I bet you it's that right there. So hopefully I can fix that one and get it put back on. Grab this one right here. Looks like it has a different bolt in it. And could use a washer too. Oh, and by the way, I do have my car up on ramps. And the wheels chock, emergency brake on, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you do that. Because I need my watchers, man. I don't have that many subs. There we go. Get that out of the way. Get the two bolts with it. And then back here. Right here's the old drain plug. So it's actually pretty easy to get to. You don't want to do this with the engine completely cold, and you don't want to do it with completely hot. So just kind of run it for a couple minutes. Usually getting up on the ramps is a pretty good way to do it. So those are 10 millimeters back there. This one looks slightly bigger. Let's see how slightly bigger it is. Okay, so in my car it's a 15. I'm about to tighten it, aren't I? Ooh, I'm almost getting wet. That's scary. Somebody torqued that thing down large. Alright, so the last person tightened it down a lot. That ratchet wrench is not going to get it. There we go. That's surprising. Oh, something comes out. There we go. So if you have a second trip pan, then you can go ahead and grab the filter off too. I'm going to just do them separate though. Still going. Make sure it's still a little cold. So while you're under the car, it's always got to do a little bit of inspection, and I see kind of what I already knew was the case. My motor mount, this little bone right here, is toast, so I need to replace that. That'll get rid of a little bit of the engine vibrations I've been feeling. I'll get that ordered and do that sometime. Clean the bolt off. Okay, 3.5 days later, it mostly finished. Put the plug back in. And tighten her down. And next will be the oil filter. There we go. I think it's set okay. Alright. So you'll need an oil filter wrench that I had right here. Oh, no. The best kind are the ones that will actually fit these grooves here. I've got this kind. Let me see now. Yeah, that's right. So just kind of break it loose with that. There we go. This is the messy part. You haven't lived till you had oil, you know, in your armpits, in your hair, whatever. So I'm just going to crack that loose and let it drain a little bit. There we go. Now we got to wait for that all to drain out. While it's draining, it's always a good idea. Kind of hard to read. I had a thin pen, but anyway. Oh, brilliant. So I've kind of put on here the date. I don't know if you can see that well. Oh, also, while I'm thinking about it, check to make sure that the O-ring came off with the filter. You don't want that stuck to the engine block, and then you know, put your second one on top of it and then have that seal blow out, because that would just suck. It would be bad. Alright, so next I'm going to do this off camera, but I'm going to put some oil in the filter, and then you'll wipe some around the edge right here. I've got a big 5-quart deal, so it's not going to be easy to do that under the car. Okay, so off camera I put some oil in the filter, and again, just rub some around the edge here. So you can see I'm pouring it out. That doesn't feel right. Does not feel right. There we go. Now for the part that I'm insanely uncomfortable with, you just tighten it down hand tight, which always just scares the boogers out of me. Alright, all that's done. Wipe that off. I'm going to go ahead and fill it and leave this cover off until I check it. Okay, fill the 520 Motorcraft. I believe she holds 5 quarts, maybe 6. Okay, so it's full at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna fire it up, check for leaks. No leaks. Shut it off. Check the oil again. Okay, shut it off. I'm gonna check the oil again. There we go. Looks good. I am on a slight incline. The ramps have got the car pretty even, but I'll get it off the ramps and get it to a more level place and check it again. Go ahead and put that cover back on. dude. There we go. Ow! Okay, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. That freaking hurt. And of course, throw your rags away in a fireproof container. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, come on. Alright, there we go. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please select like down there and subscribe to my channel. If you didn't like it, well, subscribe to the channel. Maybe you like the next one. Thank you for watching.